What up YouTube, it's Miserate's Company. In today's video, we are talking about being an immortal because we just won, well, our alliance won the battle for the immortal last night, and it is time for us to start doing our immortal challenges and talk about how long this reign is going to be, as well as the potential awards. Let's get straight to it. I'm actually going to be talking while we are queued up for the vault. I look forward to doing this. We'll go ahead and we don't have the strongest team, so we're going to skip the strong raiders. But yeah, I do think that that this reign could be extended for quite some time. I think that the 4 weeks is realistic. I don't, however, know how I feel about some of these longer ones. So for 4 weeks, you get the first burning cloak, which is the pretty small one, not gonna lie. It looks pretty dinky, but it is permanent even after you're not an immortal anymore. And the bigger ones reign as an immortal for at least 10 weeks. I don't know if this is like consistent or total. You know what I mean? Like, is it subsequential or like multiplicative, additive, whatever? Additive, I guess, would be correct. But yeah, so I'm a little surprised that it's that much, because if you go down here, it's 42 weeks and have earned 6 blessed reigns. So I think a blessed reign is just the 4 weeks. So I think this is total. So it must be additive, where you could just grow your cloak over time. But they do look pretty cool. I mean, that's the biggest one, obviously, and it looks pretty sick, even with the wings. I was kind of concerned how it would look with the wings, but as you can see, it actually looks pretty amazing. Here's a full view of it. So yeah, I think it looks cooler from the front than it does the back, but I mean, ultimately, this is gonna be a very rare cloak nonetheless. But yeah, the rest of them, I mean, just a little one, it looks okay. But yeah, so I think that we have great potential here. Our alliance group has 4 alliances in its coalition, if you will. So we do like a rotating sit week or sit reign, so where one alliance will actually sit for the week or the reign. So one of our stronger alliances is sitting, so I'm hoping that we can rotate in some of their bigger whales or just more active players, because they have changed the immortal dailies as well. So this is going to be the overview for the Vigil of Blades, which is that new 8v8 mode. You can do your predictions. Obviously, I voted for the immortals because we're going to win. Duh. You can actually watch the matches as well. I'm going to do my absolute best to get into one of these, but I'm not the biggest whale, so maybe I won't. And if I do get into one, I will most certainly record it. I also don't know how many, you know, we're gonna end up doing. So the 7 weeks blessed reign. Okay, so yeah, so 7 weeks is a blessed reign. So if we go back, that helps answer the question. If we go back to the cosmetic here and go here, have earned 6 blessed reigns. So okay, it sounds like it's additive, so it doesn't have to be 42 weeks straight. That would be literally insane, if not impossible, actually, now that I say it out loud, because the shadows do get progressively stronger, and yeah, that probably wouldn't work out that well. But anyway, so I think this is an interesting concept. It pushes people to actually want to be immortal. Cosmetics are a big part of any video game. Obviously, the 14-week one is probably the one that people are going to be, you know, more tangible than 28 weeks or 42 weeks, but 42 looks sick. Anyway, so yeah, the immortal dailies is slightly different. This is just our first day, so we had to do a what's it called? Random dungeon, or just any dungeon. So I don't know if that was just the first day or if that is what it's going to be moving forward. I look forward to that if it is truly just any dungeon 3 times, because I really don't like the specific dungeon grind. It makes it very tedious to find a team for it, especially if it's not a boosted dungeon. Speaking of boosted dungeons, let's see what the boosted dungeons are. So we have Mad King and the new one, the Cathedral, which is actually pretty sick. I will probably spam that quite a lot for my 3. I'm actually a big fan of that. I might even do that after this. Let me go ahead and work on my bounties while we're queued up here. But yeah, so ultimately, I think that cosmetics were probably the right direction to go if we want people to last longer or want to last longer in their immortal reign. That will be a sought after cosmetic and, you know, kind of rare. So, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below in regards to the cosmetic. Do you think that is going to, do you think that's enough to make people want to be immortal? And again, I don't know for sure about the dailies. They did say they made changes to it. I do want to do this vault here shortly, because they said they increased the rewards for defending the vault, which were pretty terrible originally. So honestly, anything outside of what it was is going to be better, in my opinion, at least. So we are ranked 5th in the vault queue. So we're going to go ahead and just finish up our little dungeon, or not dungeon, but bounty. ultimately, I'm actually really excited for being an immortal, and usually I'm not. I'm pretty vocal about preferring to be a shadow, but considering this change, I'm kind of locked me back in. So I guess for me, at least, the cosmetic was enough to turn me back on to being an immortal. Don't make it weird. I know I said turn me on. I didn't mean it like that. Don't stop it. I know you're laughing. Don't do that. Don't make it weird. Oh, we're first. Hopefully we get a decent matchup for the recording and we don't get raffle stomps. That'd be a little funny though. And if we lose, we lose. But I truly do want to see what the rewards are. I guess if we lose or... Oh God, I almost said exit. All right, I do want to see what the rewards are, even win or lose. All right, let's go. I am using my PvP build that I just came out with a video with a couple days ago. So make sure you check that out if you're interested. It is a build that I am quite fond of. Are we missing one? All right, ready? Let's go. Oh, wow. Yeah, these guys are squish. Leave my friends alone. Got him. We got one more. Where you at? Oh, over there. Oh, he went backwards. He has no wings, but seems to be a little strong. Oh, wow. He's very strong. Oh, my God. He blew me up. Holy what in the what on tarnation? All right, let's see if I can get a teammate up real quick. How did I die? What did I die to? I'm not even done. I can't see him. He's invisible. What? What was that? Oh, man. I literally died. That first time I died, I couldn't even see him. That was kind of crazy. That's unfortunate. So we obviously probably didn't get anything. Q. Thank God we don't have to be nearby again. That was just weird. I'm not gonna lie. That was weird. I just couldn't see him. He just didn't exist. So that is what it is. Yeah, we didn't get anything because we lost, but we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep doing this. We want to get as much out of our vaults as we can. We're gonna be a very, very active immortal this reign, so we can profit from hopefully some of the legendaries. Because honestly, I've loved being a necro, but kind of ready for the next class, and I have not been able to get all of the items that I want for all of the builds yet, so that's what I'm kind of working on. And being an immortal, you do get to help kind of target the ones you have left, so that's where I'm kind of excited to be an immortal again as well, because the not Rite of Exile, but Kion's Ordeal is actually such a good way of, you know, I have two offhands that I really, really need for two different builds, so I look forward to hopefully getting those in the near future. I haven't been farming too much. I am covering 2 games now, if you guys haven't seen or heard. So I do have 2 channels. This is by far still my main channel and the one that I will consistently prioritize. So on those weeks where I don't have a lot of time, I will at least make sure I have content on my Diablo Immortal channel, and the second channel is just that, a second channel. So I know that there was some concern about that, where I might be splitting my focus. I'm very much focused on Diablo Immortal and my main channel first, and then any extra time I have does go to the second channel, but it will never prioritize the first one. So yeah, I mean, I put a lot of work into this channel, and I really love the community that we've sort of built together in Diablo Immortal. I look forward to, I've loved the collaborations I've already done, and I look forward to some of the other ones that I'm hopefully going to be accomplishing here soon. I've been working with, or at least messaging Echo pretty consistently, and Habo is another one I would love to work with. These guys are great content creators and very passionate about Diablo Immortal, so I look forward to hopefully working with both of them here soon. But scheduling is so hard, especially when people are from different time zones. And like Echo and I both have kids that are active in sports, which is a whole nother layer of scheduling that you have to sort of work with or deal with. But yeah, you know, it's fun to get to know more people in the Diablo Immortal community, especially on the content creator side. That's part of this sort of gig, if you will, that I've always enjoyed, is getting to know other content creators, because it's a lot. A lot goes into content creating. I don't think a lot of people realize this, but yeah, it's it can be very stressful at times. It's very much a numbers game. This is not my main job. I will make that very clear. But it's hard not to make it about the numbers. So there's gonna be months where like it's just phenomenal. Blood Knight came out and we peaked the highest views that we've ever had on this channel for obvious reasons. We covered the Blood Knight a lot. I mean, we had at one point I had multiple videos going out a day. It was a lot of fun. But then when you sort of quote unquote fall off from that like content creator high and you see the numbers start to drop, you're like, is this lower than what I was originally? You know, you tend to get in your feelings a little bit, and then you start to be overly critical of your content. So it's nice to kind of share those stories with people that can kind of relate, you know what I mean? But don't get me wrong, I'm by no means feel like I have fallen off, but I very much am just very critical of my work, and I want to make sure that I give you guys the best content possible. I have noticed that a lot of you tend to really like when I'm, this is gonna sound kind of cliche, kind of like when I'm me. So a lot of my videos, I don't typically go outside of, you know, I kind of stay kind of reserved, and those videos don't do as well. It's actually when I'm a little funnier or kind of acting a little silly that you guys tend to enjoy that content. And that's me. I mean, that's how I am with my boys. That's how I am even at work, my other job. So it kind of makes sense, right? If I'm not trying to be someone that I'm not, that you guys enjoy it. So yeah, if you guys want to get to know me better, I am trying to set up live streams, which again, timing is miserable for all things related to that. But it's a great way for you guys to have like real interaction, real content, real dialogue sort of with me via the comments or whatever, the chat, if you will. But yeah, I might do some more of these long form videos as well. This one's already been going on for about 11 minutes, and I'd love to queue for another vault before we end it. But yeah, sort of just talk about life in between here. So yeah, the other game, if you're curious, is Dragonair Silent Gods. Originally, I had a contract, an ad, if you will, for them that was for 4 videos. And then I fell in love with the game. It was actually a very, very fun game. I've played games similar to it in the past, and it had all of the good things that I liked in those games, but not all the bad things that I hated in those games. And it's seasonal based, which was kind of interesting to me because that type of game is generally like, you know, you kind of just go to the end game and then kind of min-max as much as possible to try to get better gear. Whereas this one is seasons, which is a very interesting thing. So let's go ahead and get in here. Oh God, CC for days. All right. Oh, speaking of CC, we just literally CC'd everything there. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right, we are just poking a storm, poking a bear, poking a bear. Oh my God, that guy's pissed. He was just CC'd forever. I need to kill this mage. This mage is a problem. Okay. And all my friends dead? Go, 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 go. All right. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh, I thought I tagged him. Oh, darn it. I'm not going to win that one either. That was a good fight, though. That was close. That was, man, I really was trying to kill that mage. The Crusader's a little scary, though, still. Crusaders still do a lot of damage. I feel like a lot of people forget that they're not just a tank. Like, they actually have some very, very strong abilities, and yeah. So I was hopefully trying to tag that mage one last time, but that's all right. So we're going to keep trying for the first vault win, and I'll put it in the comments if we ever win one, what the rewards are. That way you guys can sort of see what they are, and I hope it's good. We might need to adjust and maybe even jump in comms with our team so we can try to, you know, get some dubs, because that's ultimately when you do, why you do PvP is to get some wins. But ultimately, I'm loving where Diablo Immortal is. I'm not gonna lie. Oh crap! I didn't QS, did I? Dang it! All right, well I need to do that too. Whoops. Immortals. Activities. Defend the vault. Confirm. I didn't see it pop up. Oh God, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Dang it. You had to hit me. All right, let us. Immortals. Activities. Defend the vault. Yes, confirm. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna do it for the video, guys. I'm gonna try to win one. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, I'm ultimately really loving where Diablo Immortal is. There's so much new content. I also love the new PvP. I've already covered that several times, I know, but I very much love that game mode. I wish we could create a team from multiple servers, because I would love to play with some other content creators. I think that would be so sick, and not just in that game mode, but any game mode. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that idea. It'd probably be hard to do, you know, but let me know what you think in the comments below. And until next time, lock it in, and I hope to get a dub in one of these vault matches, but we'll see. All right, bye.